Facebook. Hello, Facebook friends, and hello, all of our friends on restreaming partners, New Realities TV, YouTube, all of our different friends across Postus, Spirituality Gone Wild, Sign Network. Thank you all for joining us. And this is a really special episode of Straight Talk with Scott and Trish, because tonight we have with us a world-class master healer. This is Howard Wills, who I first met, I think about 15 years ago. Howard, your boy, who's now 15, was an infant when I visited
Yeah.
you in Kauai the first time. And Howard is going to take us through an experience of remote healing. We have with us about 10 friends that are in the gallery, and you can see kind of all of our friends that are with us. And so each person's going to share what they'd like to have some healing for. But before we do that, Howard, I'm going to put the spotlight back on you. And I'd love to just ask you, when did you first have this gift? How did this gift first come through to you?
Well, you know, I think that we're all born with predispositions. And so we're attracted to different things according to our genetics and our makeup and our lives, our early lives. And I was always interested, I just was interested in health and healing, in just in health, really, and in how we can maintain our health naturally and how we can enhance our health naturally and how we can help ourselves in a kind of a natural way. And I remember, when I was like 5 years old, I'm 67 now, and seeing TV probably about 1957 or 58, and I remember that there was an advertisement that said everybody's dying of heart disease and there's no cure, so send your money. And I just said, well, that doesn't sound right, that there's no cure. If you fall down, you can get up. If you get sick, you can get well, So I didn't like that thought of being totally disempowered. So I went on a lifelong journey to learn more about health and life and healing. From that point, probably about 5 or 6 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I had experiences with poor health after that and a little bit before that. And I just kind of got sick of being sick and I wanted to understand more about health. So that was my interest, a lot of my interest in my life.
Do you believe that it was kind of your destiny, if you will, kind of your spiritual dharma to be a healer, and that you actually got sick so that you would have the experience of wanting to learn about healing and to have that compassionate understanding for yourself?
Yeah, I think things like that happen to us in life. And, when you have illnesses and things like that, I think it takes you deeper into your spirituality, you might say. It makes you a little more aware when you die or almost die and you come back to life or whatever. I think it makes you a little more tuned in. And so if you know, pay attention, you can learn about the things that you want to learn about. And so that's what I was all my life. I've just been kind of very interested in, life. And I don't really call myself a healer. I just say that I assist people in their things that they have, whatever it is. But a lot of people say I'm a healer, but I don't really call myself a healer. I just say that I'm available and that I help people, and I usually get pretty good results at assisting people with the different things that they want, from consciousness, the raising of consciousness, to physical things and whatever, better fortune in business or life or those kind of things.
Mm. Can you talk a little bit about how you've helped people? What have you moved? How have you helped move with them?
You mean helping people to do better? and to get well and stuff like that?
Yes.
I've been doing this for 47 years, and I had an experience with the light when I was 20, and it came from the sun in the sky, breathing in the light of the sun for about 45 minutes. And then I was filled with the light of the sun, and I fell asleep for about 3 hours and woke up, and I had a knowing, and I knew things that I didn't know before. And so then after that, and I was kind of in a state of bliss. And then after that, I had my first experience with somebody, and it was about 6 weeks after that experience. And I ran into a friend of mine, and she said that this other friend of ours had been dying of cancer, and he wasted away to 60 pounds as a 21-year-old man. And she said he was about to kick the bucket. You know, I mean, if you're 21 years old, you're a male, and you weigh 60 pounds, that's about the weight of a leg, you know? So he was skin and bones, and on his deathbed. And I called him and I said, I knew something that might could help him. He said, please come over. And I went over and I visited with him for about an hour, hour and a half the first day, and then about an hour, hour and a half the second day. And I gave him some advice on what to do. And he wanted to, I said, how long do you want it to take for you to be well? He said, 30 days. I said, you want it to be done for you, or you want to work along with it? He said, I want to work along with it. So I gave him some advice on what to do for those 30 days. He did it. And at the end of that time, he was well. So that's a guy who weighed 60 pounds on his deathbed getting well from this same information.
So that's when it really started for you. I want to acknowledge, by the way, all of our, we have over 100 people in our Zoom room right now. And I'm asking everybody in the Zoom room, tell us where you're from, your name, and if you're wanting a healing of some sort. And I'm seeing we've got people from California, Washington, Canada, Monterey, Concord, North Carolina. Now it's sort of flowing in. Portland, Oregon, LA. Amy East, hi Amy. So Madison, Wisconsin, so people coming in from all over. All right, so Howard, tell us this. As you're about to work your magic, we're gonna listen to the people in our panel here, the people that have brought into the Zoom room, what they're wanting healing for. But my understanding is that anybody watching on Facebook or anybody in our Zoom room can also experience something. In fact, George, who's in our Zoom room, wrote that on Saturday night. He had a very powerful experience of healing. So tell us about what to expect and how to best receive this.
Well, what you're going to see is information that's going to be recorded on this video. And also the energetic reality and the action that's going to take place is all going to be recorded on this video. So what that means is that anytime you watch this video, you will receive, if you want to call it healing, you'll receive this kind of energy and this kind of reality. If you watch this 10 years from now, you'll get the signature will be there and you'll receive the energy.
Wow. Well, that's quite a gift. Thank you.
20 years from now, 100 years from now, it'll be there. It's going to be recorded like a timestamp.
Wow.
And it'll be there.
Just for other people to know, on Saturday night, Howard was a guest on our show, and he worked with Alea Rose, and Alea had just an incredible healing experience. So Alea, I'm going to bring you into I'm promoting you to panelists as well, so that you'll be here. And a lot of people are excited. Lorna and Heather Caldwell have also promoted you into the panel. So I'm going to gallery view now, where we can kind of see some of our friends that are here to receive healings. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call on each of you. So go ahead and unmute yourselves, but be very quiet. And I'm going to call on each of you one at a time and just ask you to share very briefly what you're wanting healing for. And I'll start with you, Alea. I know you're in England and you had a beautiful healing. And again, just in less than a minute, what did you experience on Saturday night? And what are you wanting to experience tonight? And the spotlight's on you, Alea.
Hey, Leah.
Hi, lovelies. How are you?
Hey, love.
How are you, Howard?
Great. How you doing?
I had the most amazing. The next day, or you saw me on video, you felt me then the next day. And also, I want to say to Scott while I'm on here, Scott, you create it. Can I talk to you more personally? Is that okay, Scott?
Well, not right now, Alea. I just want briefly for people.
I just want to say thank you for creating that space on Saturday. You create such a great space. That's why I could open. Yeah, I felt the next day I was in bed and I just felt to sit up and meditate and be for about 2 hours. I
Yeah.
felt the healing continue. And then all of a sudden the grief just left. The next day, it just left. I woke up the next morning, it was gone. It just gone. And I wrote a post on my page saying, I'm ready to open again. I felt this joy, Howard.
That's
I felt,
great.
I'm okay. It's been 4 years ago, but I felt it go. And I thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Thank
That's all.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's good to have you back with us. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of briefly put the spotlight on each person. If you briefly share what you're wanting healing for, I'm gonna go to Tori Love first. Hi, Tori.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Howard.
Tori.
So the healing that I would like to receive, I am still messing with this old story that I'm not good enough. And so if I could wave my magic wand, that would no longer be a story and my confidence would be through the roof.
Good. Good. We'll work on that. It shouldn't be too hard.
Great.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna go to Deborah Haviland next. For just briefly tell us what you're wanting healing for.
Deborah.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Howard.
Hey,
I
Deborah.
just feel a real soul brother with you. So I'm a healer and I would like to remove all blocks to me being able to heal just like you through the love. I was born on Easter Day. I'm on that Christ Easter ray. And I also, as a dancer for my entire life, unfortunately, I had to have 2 knee replacements. And I've noticed it's affected the strength of my skin in my legs. So if I bump into something, I will bleed so easily. So I
Yeah.
would love just strengthened skin on arms and hands and digestion. But other than that, I'm a pretty strong, healthy person. And I really want to help others by being a healer. So if you could wave the magic wand, I would be doing my healing, my career just taking off and attracting my true love.
Beautiful. Well, we'll do that. We'll do that.
All right. Let's hear from Maria McKenzie next. Maria, you're up.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much, Scott. Thanks so much, Howard, everyone. So grateful for this space and time, really. I sustained a 2nd-degree burn on my left wrist and hand about 5-6 days ago.
Oh,
I accidentally spilled some hot scalding tea on my hand, and it's healing pretty well. But if you're open to it, I'd be so grateful for some support on that.
is
or-
it on your left hand?
Yeah, I don't want to put it up on screen because it's kind of disgusting looking, but yeah.
Does it hurt?
Left wrist, left
Does it
wrist.
hurt? Does it hurt?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay. Okay. We'll work on
Thank
that.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome, Maria. Okay, we're going to go next to Carol Weekly. And after Carol, I'm going to go to Lolly.
Hi, and thank you. I would like healing for my heart. 2 years ago, it was discovered I have a mitral valve insufficiency. However, that is not the biggest issue. At Thanksgiving, I found out I have AFib, and I've been kind of going through, right now I'm feeling so much better, but I've been through different medicines and it hasn't I felt awful on the medicines. I'm going to have an ablation within the next 2 weeks. And I'm very hopeful, even though it's only 50-50 odds, they say. I've been doing a lot of emotional work, and I feel so much better that I am certain the ablation is going to be successful. And I do realize that the heart is an emotional, there's an emotional attachment there, but healing for my heart, I would really appreciate.
Very good.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much. We're going to go to Lolly next. And after Lolly, we're going to go to Laura Lace.
Okay, hi everyone. Hi Howard, thank you again. So for me, it's more of a, I've just been really getting into non-dual teaching, and I can feel your energy is very non-dual, right? Like just consciousness. So I'd love more support with embodying that, helping me with an overstimulated nervous system that has had a lot of trauma, which has then in the last year been a lot of back and neck pain burning down my arms. So it's kind of all interconnected, but just more support with that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very good.
All right. So we're going to Laura Lace next. And after Laura Lace, we're going to go to Diane.
Hello, thank you. I have pretty severe rheumatoid arthritis, so a lot of pain in all of my joints and pain and swelling throughout the whole body. I would love healing for that, and then also just, I guess, sort of mental and physical health, because, you know, it becomes hard on the mental health too. So I guess elevating my mental and spiritual health, if that's not too much. But I guess the focus is on my body.
Yeah.
Although they're together.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go to Diane next, then to Heather Caldwell. Florence and Charlie, can you work on getting better light, please? So when we go to you, we can see you. But we're going to Diane and then to Heather. Hi, Diane, you're up.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much, Howard. I actually go by Noel. I would love to get a feeling for anxiety, whether, fear of the future, whether it's the fires, whether it's COVID, whether it's finding that next job. And I think there's some ancestral components to it. I'm sure there is. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. Going to another one of our love coaches that's here. Heather Caldwell, you're up.
Hi, thank you. I've had a lot of tests recently and they haven't found anything, but so far, but I have a lot of inflammation. So I have like a couple little nodules in my thyroid that aren't large enough, but I also have it on my ankle. I get a lot of pain in my elbows, and it's just a lot of inflammation, and it's going away, but it's still not completely leaving me. So that would be great. And maybe the father stuff, but mainly the body.
Okay.
All right, we've almost heard from everybody. Going to Florence and Charlie, and then after that, we're going to go to Candace. Florence and Charlie, the spotlight's on you.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Howard. Really appreciate this this time. I've been dealing with gastrointestinal imbalance and imbalance in my microbiome ever since I was a little girl. So I would like to be able to restore balance in the GI tract and microbiome, because it's also linked to the good functioning of the brain, which I'm also having issues there. So thank you for that, John.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for your time. I've been suffering from major anxieties and panic attacks, at least for the past few years, and that has prevented me to express my true self and bring out all my talents. So I would really appreciate if that could help me in. Thank you.
Very good. Very good.
All right, and I just want to acknowledge all the people in our Zoom room that have been, we've got people from as far as Ecuador, somebody who's got a lupus flare caused by poisonous spider bites, a lot of people asking for healing for their children, a lot of people asking for healing of the earth. They will do an overall healing of the earth towards the end. Candace, And then I'm going to turn over to my partner, Trish, and then we'll get started. Candace, the spotlight's on you. You've got to unmute yourself, dear.
All right.
There you go.
Okay. Having recently, but technically been going blind my entire life, but really 2 years ago hit and impacted me. What I'm really looking for support with is this stuckness, depression, just icky, sticky, yucky, feel better about my life no matter what it looks like or doesn't look like, blind or not blind. So, yes.
Okay, we'll work on that.
All right.
Very good.
And I was going to go to Trish, but her camera is off. So, oh, there she is. Hey, Trish, how's your internet?
We'll find out.
Well, you look beautiful, but you're also kind of choppy.
I'd like to ask for the rest.
Oh,
We couldn't hear you. Say it again.
I'd like to ask for the restoration of the lung tissue of my parents
Beautiful.
and transformation of my habitual limiting beliefs.
Oh, that's good. I like that one.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Again, now, how should people at home? We've got a lot of people in our Zoom room, a lot of people watching on Facebook. What should people do during this healing experience, during this energetic experience?
They should just relax and receive. They don't have to do anything. And I'll work on each person individually, but we're going to send it out to everybody that's watching, and that everybody that ever sees this video at any time in the future. So everybody will receive the benefit of each work on each person.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Howard.
And one other thing, we will work on everybody as a group. And when we work on everybody as a group, it will be individualized to each person. And they will receive whatever it is that they need, and it'll help them with their bodies and their health and all that.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you so much. We're really, really blessed.
Yeah.
All right.
So who do we want to start with? Scott?
Why don't you start with Tori?
Okay. You want to bring him up?
There she is.
Hi there.
Okay, Tori, so we're working on your feeling more worthy, correct?
Yes. Of course, I'm going to steal Trish's idea and we can just eradicate all the self-limiting beliefs. So let's transform those.
That's good too. So how has your body been feeling?
My body feels good, but overall, I feel sluggish and tired.
Okay. Well, here's the first little hit. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. How's that feeling?
Lovely.
What do you notice?
I feel lighter. My shoulders feel like they have less pressure on them, like I can be more upright, like I can be seen.
Now take a deep breath. Tell me how your lungs are.
Open.
Now stand up and feel your body. What do you notice about your body?
Feels
Now walk-
relaxed.
Yeah, now walk just a little and notice what you feel.
I feel more solid in my body. I feel
Mhm.
more grounded. I feel like I'm actually on the earth and not floating around. Like I feel solid.
Mhm. And you have more energy now?
I do.
Now we're going to increase your energy.
Okay, let's do it. I want to sleep tonight though.
Okay, okay. How's that feeling?
Feels good.
More energy, right?
Yeah, definitely more energy.
Okay. Well, that's good. You'll be much better now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Welcome. Okay, who next? Scott.
Let's go to Lolly.
Okay, Lolly. There's Lolly.
Here we are again.
What are we going to do? What do we need to work on?
Everything. No. So right now I'm experiencing physical burning pain in my upper back and neck. And then we were just going to help me with the non-dual and just dropping more into consciousness, which I think helps everything.
Okay, what's this?
Okay, great.
How's that feeling?
Well, everything's feeling a little bit easier, lighter. I feel happier.
Yeah. I know what's this.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
How's that feeling?
Well, what I'm noticing, honestly, is that I'm really feeling that complete, kind of there's the thinking, feeling, hearing, seeing, tasting, but I can feel this deep sort of consciousness, like awareness right now that feels much easier to access in this moment.
That's what you wanted.
That's what I wanted. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And my back does feel a little easier right now. Thank you.
Is there any pain in your back at all?
Not right now.
Well, good. The back is
I know.
good now. Neck and back is good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Let's go to Maria McKenzie next, and after that we'll go to Noel.
Okay. Hey, Maria. Now your left hand, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. How's that feeling, Maria?
Wow. Like there's all this space inside my whole arm and hand.
Yeah.
And actually, even 10 minutes before you called on me, I started to experience this. So, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bless your heart.
Did the burning lift out of your hand now?
You know what? It's like, I want to say 35, 40% better. It's like lighter. It was like darker red and now it's lighter in color.
Now watch that. Since you've shown it to us, hold it up and show it to everybody. Now I'm going to work on it. We're going to work on improving it. Just watch this.
Hold on, there we go.
How's that looking, Maria? And how's it feeling?
Oh, wow. It's unbelievable. It's like lightning, like the dark red is not so dark red anymore. It's about another 25, 30% lighter in color and no pain. And what's really wild is unexpectedly I'm having these images of everything, the actual accident and everything that led up to it getting reversed. I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that will speed that up a whole lot now. Just hold on one more second.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
When I move like this, it helps me to focus and concentrate. That's what I'm doing.
I'm feeling a lot of heat. Wow.
Now look at it, Maria.
Oh my goodness.
It's getting much lighter.
It is getting hugely lighter. And the heat coming through my whole body is just off the chart. Thank you so much.
That'll speed it up a whole lot.
Beyond these words, thank you so much.
All the pain is
Thank
gone
you.
now,
Yeah, no more pain, and it was hurting.
and the burning is gone.
Yeah. Yeah, no more pain, no more burning pain. Wow. Thank you.
Very
Thank you
good.
thank you, everyone.
Thank you, love.
Before we go to Noel, I want to read from our audience, because we've got 135 people in the Zoom room, and so many of them are writing, but this is important. Tim writes, I watched last Saturday and received help just watching Howard with his hands, releasing past, present, and future resentments. I used his techniques all week in meditation of releasing anyone and everything and just being released.
Yeah.
So, and forgiving myself. So I'm just sharing that with people to remind you all, whether you're watching on Facebook, whether you're watching on Zoom, tune in, right? Use the energy. Of course, it's wonderful the people that get to be right here in the room with us, but all of us can benefit from the collective healing, from what Howard is facilitating for us. So this is a gift and a blessing for all of us. So thank you so much, Howard.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Noel. Spotlight's on ya.
Hey, Noel.
Hi.
Hi. Now, what do you have that we need to work on?
Oh, anxiety. And sometimes
Anxiety. Okay.
it's so bad.
All right, watch this. Watch this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. How are we feeling, Noel?
I do feel it energetically, and I was feeling it in the back of my neck and the back of my head, almost like a tornado, a whirlwind, whirling back and stirring up that energy back there.
Yeah, we're taking it out of you.
Hmm.
All right, now watch this. How's that feeling?
Effervescent. I'm tingling. And when you were clicking, I felt it in my ears, like they almost like popped. And then I felt it down in my throat or the neck area here, burning
Uh-huh.
sensation.
Uh-huh. Now watch this. How's that feel now?
Good. It feels good. Calming.
Where's that anxiety? Did it go away? It went away. All right, now watch this. Here's one more little hit. How's that feeling?
Feels good.
Nice and light now and relaxed?
Much,
Everybody on the whole video got this, just said.
that's wonderful.
Probably a couple hundred people.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of people are smiling and beaming. I think I'll go to our next beaming person, Deborah Haviland. Deborah, how is that for you so far, and what are you going to work on right now?
Thank you. Thank you so much. How it is so far is just so inspiring. It's, you know, it's like hanging out with Jesus Christ. It's the Christ consciousness of love,
Yeah.
healing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I really feel the calling too, and I've learned so many different modalities. So any way of removing my ability to heal, and I think because of the knee replacement operations, my skin in my forearms and lower legs below the knees, I mean, if I bump even the sharp corner of a plastic thing, my skin breaks and bleeds. So
Yeah.
just strengthening the skin, strengthening my digestion, even just my willpower to go on the cleanse that I want to go on to be the best that I can be. And
Right.
I am called as a healer.
Right. All right, here we go. Now, I
I'm
tell you
so
what.
grateful to be here. So
All
good.
right, now just watch this, Deborah, because you're going to like this. Here we go.
Feels like removing stuff in my neck. I had a very
Yeah.
serious head injury at one
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
So I think there's been just a big thing in my neck. Thank you. Wow. I'm really feeling the heat coming in.
How's that feeling?
It feels so good.
Now get up and walk. Now watch this. Watch this, Deborah. This is for you. What do you notice?
It's like, well, I'm seeing Mount Shasta and I'm seeing like angelic realms. You know, almost feeling like with archangels.
Yeah. What do you smell right now?
Like rose and jasmine.
Yeah. All around you. Smell your hands.
Oh my God. Oh my God, it's ecstatic. It's also like Nag Shampal.
Yeah, smell it, smell it, smell it. Because you're smelling paradise. You're smelling paradise. Smell it.
I am truly smelling paradise. I'm truly, I'm seeing the Taj Mahal too. So it's like, yeah, smelling paradise. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now,
Thank
how
you.
does your
I
body
want to
feel
work
now?
more with you. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, I have a website, it's howardwills.com, and people can book private sessions with me. And I do Zoom calls. I think I'm doing one either this Sunday. Yeah, this Sunday. I'm doing a Zoom call. I do one every other Sunday since we've had this COVID thing.
Okay, perfect. I want to be on Sunday.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of people that had this COVID thing that just they called me and they were in bad shape, and beautiful things happen.
What time is that show on Sunday, Howard?
I think it's, what is it? Is it 9 a.m. here? So it's like 12 o'clock LA time. It's 9 a.m. Kauai time. And
So
so
that
it
would
would
be
be,
3 p.m. EST.
yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, there's, you know, European and whatever. But it's noon on LA time. What do you smell now?
It's like the Nag Shampal incense, you know, of the temples. Yeah, really intense, really intense. Like I had a whole box of incense in my hands. Yeah.
I know what's this, because that is connecting you to a certain aspect of paradise. Okay. Now we're going to connect you to another aspect of paradise or the heavens. You see? So what's this? What's this? Now what do you smell?
Well, for me, it smells like the Nag Shampal, the amber, you know,
The
like
amber's coming in. Yeah.
amber.
All right, now hold this. Here's another aspect of the same thing, and everybody's getting this. So watch this.
I'm glad everybody's getting this.
Now what do you notice?
Is it best to be closing my eyes while you're delivering this?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Now smell. What do you smell?
I think I'm still very affected by that smell of
The
Nag
same
Shampal.
thing.
What do you think? What do you think? What would you
And here's
like?
one more. Here's one more. It's probably adding to the same thing, but here's one more.
I should put water on my hands.
No. Here.
Okay. I receive this.
Everybody's getting it, so they're getting the energy of it.
Oh, good.
Now what do you smell?
Like gardenias. Gardenias.
Yeah.
Lilacs.
Yeah. See, the first one was the Divine Mother.
Okay.
The second one was the Father in heaven. The third one was Jesus. The fourth one was the Holy Spirit. So the Spirit is different than those three, you see. So you had a different sensation in the third one.
Right. Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
We call them in for you.
What?
We call them in for you and they
Thank
come right into your body.
Thank you so much, Howard. This kind of healing is so needed now. It's
Yeah.
so needed. So thank you. And
Thank
I'm so grateful to Scott Katamas and the Love Coach Academy that makes this all happen.
And Scott, lovely.
He's lovely. He's lovely. He's bringing in the love.
Yes, he
The
is.
love.
Yes, he is.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I want to read what some of the people have been writing, because a lot of other people were smelling things. Noelle smelled gardenia. Lynn smelled jasmine. Morgine had a painful pain in her right heel and pain in her lower back. Then she felt all this fresh air and it went away. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. Ayala said that all of a sudden she started smelling the scent of flowers. And so it goes. I'm just reading a few of the people. So again, wanting to acknowledge people at home, got 140 people in our Zoom room, hundreds more on Facebook. And share this out, everybody.
Yeah.
This is how we can share it out. So please post this on your wall, share it on Facebook. Say, hey, tune in. You got to watch what's going on. Start a watch party. And remember, people can go back and watch the video recording. I find that about 2/3 of the people who watch my shows actually watch the video replay. So something very special is happening tonight. Let's share it with all of our friends, all right?
Yeah.
I just want to say that last smell that Howard asked me, I actually did that. That woman reminded me that it smelled like being on top of a sacred mountain, very fresh air, the one for the Holy Spirit.
Beautiful.
So, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Deborah.
Thank you.
How are you doing, Howard? How's your energy level?
Great.
You got plenty more?
I'm just getting charged up.
All right. Well, let's see how things go with Carol Weekly. Carol, you're up, and then after Carol, we'll go to Florence and Charlie.
Okay. Carol, what's going on with you?
My heart.
Oh, your heart.
Yeah. I'm told I have a really strong heart. It's just the electrical system is a little, fried.
Okay. This will be an interesting thing. I'm not even going to work on you, but I'm going to work on something connected to you. And I just want you to pay attention to your heart and then tell me what happens. Okay.
Sure.
And this will go out to everybody. Okay, here we go. Carol, what do you notice?
It was a very visual experience for me. It was almost like these red and blue clouds came in, and then they left. All of a sudden, there was just this, and then like my breastbone became a huge butterfly. I became a huge butterfly.
You're a butterfly now.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even work on you. I worked on your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, your great-great-grandparents, and your great-great-great-grandparents.
Wow.
Now get up and walk and tell us how you feel.
Oh, you can see more of me. Much lighter. My hip kind of just cracked when I took my first step, which felt really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, really light. Really.
You light as a feather.
Yes, I'm
You
I
light-
am. I'm light as a feather. I'm going to be a butterfly flying around, I guess.
And how does your chest feel now?
How's my chest feel now?
Take a deep breath. You know, that shirt kind of makes you look like a butterfly.
Yeah, a lot less. Well, I used to feel a lot of heaviness here, and I don't like to call it that anymore, but a lot of less dense, less aware of
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah.
boy, I feel light.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is there any heaviness in your chest still or not?
A little, but so
All right.
so much less.
All right, now watch this. This is for you. You can stand there. Just stand there and watch what happens, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Watch this. How's that feeling?
I want to dance. I move with every click.
Watch this. All right, now watch this. Now, how we doing?
We're doing great.
Now take a deep breath and tell me how your chest feels.
Way better. Way better. There's a little residue, but not taking a breath, not concentrating on it. I don't feel.
All right, now watch this. Watch this.
Okay.
How's that?
Good.
It's opened up, right?
Yes. Yes.
Wow, fantastic. Howard, you're beautiful. Trish, I think, has some comments to read.
Thank you, Carol.
We've been getting
Thank you, Howard.
Thank you, love. Hey, Trish.
Hi.
Hi.
Howard.
Hi.
Out to all the people watching and all the people in the room. It's really beautiful. Gary, Howard did the last healing, which is for Carol. I suddenly started to hear words. I forgive and release the past over and over and over.
Good.
I wanted to read one from Judith who asked you to please ask for work to be putting out of the wildfires in California. So I can help with that. So beautiful.
I think y'all need some rainstorms and some. How about that?
Yeah.
Yes, we do need
That
rain.
way-
Without the thunder.
Lots
and
of-
lightning, Without.
Okay.
Thank you,
Uh,
Howard.
All right, we're gonna go to Florence and Charlie in Larkspur. Hey, you guys, good to see you.
Hi.
Hey, so what's going on with you, Florence?
So gastrointestinal issues with microbiome issues, and I've had that all my life. And ever since I was small, I was always extremely bloated, and it also affects my brain fog and clarity in my mind and all that.
Okay, watch this. Here we go. How we doing now, Florence?
So I was feeling a pressure on my head, like almost like it was starting to spin. And then I felt on the pit of my gut, I felt like it's something is stuck, like it doesn't seem to be moving. And then I was feeling some kind of like heat wave on my arm and a pressure here.
Okay, one more second. How's that feeling, Florence?
So it's pulsating on the top of my head, but interesting enough, it's pulsating a lot here. And then at some point, a pulse was going like super fast here. And I always had, it was always hard for me to have a voice. And it's really weird because I'm still bloated right now, but I feel like from the pit of my gut, something is gently pushing to reduce. My goodness.
What happened?
I don't know. It feels like it's flattening a little bit. It's so weird.
Well, that's what you wanted.
Yeah, oh yes. Like flat as an iron board.
Yeah. You getting hot?
Yeah. And it's like pulsating from the back and still very much like almost as if you have one hand that is like pushing up and the other one that is now pushing on the stomach on each.
Those must be like two angels' hands over there on you. Angelic forces at work. How's that feeling there, Florence?
It's really great. It's really weird. It's still that I feel like I have a scarf and something is pulling me up, and at the same time I feel like I have some heavy liquid that is pushing on top of my on the pit of my gut down. But it feels good though, and then it's super hot.
All right, get up and walk and see how your body feels. What do you notice?
I feel lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel lighter right now.
Uh-huh. Your stomach feels a lot better.
Yes, a little bit lighter.
All your pain go away?
It's not so much pain. It's really
Like compression?
Yeah.
That kind of go away?
Yeah, it's like a slow thing, but it's I can feel it like working through it.
Yeah.
And hopefully I won't spend the whole night in the bathroom.
You'll be good. You'll be good. Okay, well, how about Charlie? What's he doing?
All right. So basically, I've been experiencing major anxiety and panic attacks at least for the past year. I mean, I've been suffering from panic attacks for years, but very occasionally. But since last year, it became more often. I used to have them, and due to this thing happening to me, I lost a lot of weight, perhaps 20 pounds, which is a lot, at least for me. And so also I had a decrease in energy and concentration and focus. And I'm an artist, I'm a musician, I'm a singer, and this has prevented me, to be more out there and to have a voice and to express myself the way I would love to. So I would really like to get rid of all of these blockages and fly again.
All right, watch this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's see what happens here. Here we go. How's that feeling, Charlie?
It feels good. I feel like there was some pressure here. I felt some pressure in this area.
And what happened? Did it release?
Not entirely. It was like something was happening. I could feel that there was some movement around here.
All right, watch this. How's that feel, Charlie?
Feels good. I feel lighter.
Okay, now we're going further. How's that feel, Charlie?
Good. I could see like things going up, like, and the energy was kind of shifting and moving away this way.
Yeah, you look
from my throat.
Look a lot more clear.
Yeah.
Now watch this. How's that feeling, Charlie?
Oh, this felt good. I felt like there was a tornado, like moving energy this way, going upwards. And then I felt like something lifting. Releasing, like a release of energy. Something
Watch
like that.
this. Okay, Charlie, how's that feeling?
Calm. I feel calm.
Now get up and walk. Notice how you feel. Florence, how does Charlie look?
He looks like he has good, he feels like good energy.
Yeah, I feel more centered.
Good.
Like I feel my feet planted, well planted on the ground.
Good. Think you're doing good, Charlie.
Yes. Thank you, Howard. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome. You're welcome.
I'm going to read a few more comments before we're going to go to Candace next.
Okay.
But, from people in our Zoom room, Alyssa writes, I feel a beautiful aura above my head. Vicky writes, my whole upper body, back, neck, and throat have opened and relaxed. Graham writes, I feel a deep, deep sense of peace. Blocks are being removed. I feel expansive. Vicky writes, I feel some open charged space around the top of my head. Leslie writes, my entire body just shivered, like shuddering with some kind of a shift as Howard snaps his fingers. And so another, Tisha, not Trish, but Tisha writes, feeling the swirling of energy in my body, releasing and totally relaxed. The energy feels very beautiful.
Beautiful.
A couple questions for you, Howard. We've got Vicky wants to know if you actually see people in person on
Yeah,
Kauai. You
I do. I do. I see people in person here. There's a 2-week quarantine right now, but people do come over here. They do retreats with me and private sessions, and some people do extended retreats for a week or 2 weeks or a month or, you know, however long they want to do the retreat. I had
Right.
one person that did a 5-year retreat with me.
Oh, wow. Is your name Ahava?
Yeah, that's been about a 20-year retreat, just about.
All right. So we're going to go to Candace and then Laura Lace. But before we do that, they're both beloved members of Love Coach Academy. And I want to take a minute to just say that this show is sponsored by Love Coach Academy, which is my company. Once the pandemic hit, we started doing 2 or 3 free online webinars every day. And some of them are amazing. Trish, for example, does a self-love show. I'll be doing a show Sunday morning. And anybody watching, if you want to get a free support from our love coaches, go to lovecoachacademy.com. Go to lovecoachacademy.com, and this is what you'll see. And fill out a questionnaire. It's a real simple little questionnaire where we can learn about what's going on with you, what kind of relationship support you want to have. And then based on what's going on with you, we will send you the right love coach for a free 15-minute discovery session. This is all free. We're here to support you. We recognize the world's going through big changes, and so we want to support you. So go to lovecoachacademy.com and fill out our seminar, our free questionnaire survey, and then we'll follow up with you. I also want to remind everybody that our big show, which is what Howard was on last week, is Saturday Night Alive for the Global Peace Tribe. And tomorrow night's show is all about the rise of the divine feminine. And we've got an extraordinary group of speakers, people like Matthew Fox, Zena Budapest, musicians, including Pollyanna Bush and Joanna Beekman. So definitely join us tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Pacific time for the rise of the divine feminine. And let's just give thanks to everybody who volunteers their time, like Howard is tonight, all the people who volunteer to be on the Saturday Night Alive show. It's a great inspirational variety show where we can hear from amazing people and hear music and come together as a community. All right. And speaking of community, one of the most beloved members of our Love Coach Academy community is Candace. Candace, thank you for waiting. I know you're all the way in New England, so it's pretty late for you. It's after midnight. And Candace has recently had to deal with a degenerative disease that's caused her to go primarily blind. So Candace, take it away. The spotlight is on you, my dear.
Thank you. So, Howard, Howard or Howie?
Howard.
Howard. Thank you.
Some people call me Howie.
Okay, I'll call you Howard.
Okay.
So yeah, technically I have retinitis pigmentosa, and been going blind since I came into the world. But it really hit my life 2 years ago, and I have just been on a really deep struggle with my emotions and spirituality and just bleh. And yeah.
And describe your sight to me. Right eye, left eye.
Huh?
Right eye, left eye. Describe your sight.
Oh, well, it's hard to explain because it changes all the time, but it's like I have a piece of cellophane with Vaseline over it. Anywhere I can see, it's kind of like that. And then there's some spots that are just completely gone. Yeah.
Okay, so is the right eye or the left eye more difficult?
I feel like at this point, my best vision is in my far right hand bottom corner.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's the left one. Sorry, it's the left one. Yeah, the left one is the one I could see the best in the corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to work on you here for a minute. Let's see what we can do for you. Hold on one second. How's that doing so far, love?
I'm feeling good and yeah, sparkly. Like, yeah.
Okay, hold on one second. Okay, now let's look around and see how your sight is now.
It's it feels the same. And
How do your eyes feel?
um there is a lightness and like a brightness though. Like there's a brightness to it. Like I'm seeing a lot of yellow and white, like
Uh-huh.
and she really loves what you're doing. She doesn't normally do this.
Yeah. Beautiful cat.
Thank you.
Is that a boy?
Oh, she's a girl.
It's a girl.
She does respond to magic well. She generally doesn't come into the camera much. For her to be showing affection like this
Yeah.
is just like,
Yeah. Watch this. Watch this. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Hey, kitty. That's my little kitty. Yeah. I'm working on your eyes. How's that feeling now?
I'm having like a right here is like literally like I'm like sparkly. Like I literally feel like sparkly. It's reminding me of what I was sharing, of that piece of regardless of what's going on in life, I just want to feel good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah.
Now watch this. I'm making a straight appeal. Watch this. What are you feeling?
A lot of pleasure in my body. Like that of being in a room with a bunch of people you just absolutely love being with.
Yeah.
Like the polar opposite of the sensation of depression, which is like alone, just like this alone feeling and feeling.
Now look around the room. Let's see how you're feeling now with your sight.
So there's a spaciousness, like my scope of vision feels wider. Like I'm looking straight and I could see a little bit more.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Usually I have to look to the side to see more.
Now watch this. Watch this. How's that doing now? Open your eyes and look around.
It's like a continuation of brightness. Is it appropriate for me to ask you what yours? I can't see what you're doing, and so it may have nothing to do with what you're doing, but I'm curious, what are you seeing and doing?
Well, you know, the loss of sight has to do with what you and or your lineage has seen or not seen throughout all time that was damaging. So I'm making peace over all that stuff and removing that energy and reality to open your eyes up so you can see again.
Mm. Mm.
How you like that?
Good.
Now watch this. Now, how's that? Now open your eyes and look. What do you notice about your sight now?
I just saw a vision of me moving in the dark. Like, my physical vision of this room is the same, but the vision I just had is that of, physical vision not really being in the way of anything.
Howard, a couple things. Just so you know, Zoom is having trouble picking up your clapping and this. Like we'll hear it for a moment and then it just goes silent. And I think Zoom just struggles with.
Okay.
So
Okay.
just so you know, sometimes you're clapping and snapping, but especially since Candace can't see, we're not hearing it, just so you know.
Okay. Okay.
And wondering if there's anything you do just to help her with kind of the depression and anxiety that's come over her because of being in her 30s and yet dealing with blindness.
Oh, Candace.
Candace, yeah.
Yeah, but how do you feel now, Candace?
In this moment, expanded and open to the initial vision of the vision loss.
Do you feel depression right now?
No, not in this moment. No, no. When I initially found out I was going blind, I had a vision that I was going to do great things with my vision. But I mean, with my lack of vision, slash vision. And I have lost touch with that vision. And that's the vision I just got a vision of was,
yeah.
But I saw it from a place of a reality, not gloom and doom.
Okay,
Yeah.
now, but you're seeing more light, isn't that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good bit more light, correct? And your vision is wide open now.
It's wider, yeah.
Yeah, so your vision is improved a great deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about, physical, metaphysical.
Yeah. But the physical has improved and it's much wider, and you see a lot more light now. And can you see the objects a little more clearly now when you look around the room?
Not really.
You just have wider vision and more light.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's a good beginning. This will probably continue, and who knows what may happen. What are you going to do if you get all your sight back?
Oh, I am
You're not
getting,
going blind. What are you going to do if you're not going blind anymore?
yeah, I'm getting a bus and it's going to be painted really obnoxiously, and I'm giving free rides across the country to people.
Oh, that's a good thing. I like that.
That's just one of yeah, goodness. The
Beautiful.
list goes on, yeah.
Beautiful.
But
Very
I gotta become an old shaman in the woods first.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Thank you so much.
Nice working on you.
Yeah.
All right.
You love.
Just got a couple people left. We're
Okay.
going to go to Laura Lace, and then we're going to go to Heather Caldwell, and then we've got Michelle. Laura Lace, you're up. And just want to acknowledge that one of our viewer, or one of our readers in the Zoom room said that when working with Laura Lace, he also wanted to kind of tune in because he has a very similar condition. I'm looking for his name. God, we've gotten so many.
Leah, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe could be a woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Laura?
Yeah, it's Leah. So Leah has asked to be included with Laura Lace, 20 plus years with RA.
Okay.
Lee.
So Laura,
Yeah.
what are we working on?
So yeah, I think this RA pain is caused by immune system attacking the joint. So the pain, the swelling, and then I think like mental and spiritual well-being, which is wrapped in that, or maybe could help to transform that.
So you have pain everywhere, right?
Yeah, basically every joint. I mean, to look at the bright side, now I know how the human body works much better. Like if you see this finger is very swollen.
Yeah. And it's full
Yeah,
of pain.
and then
right?
these, huh?
Okay. It's full of pain, right?
Yeah, there's pain everywhere.
Okay, just hold on. Here's your first hit. This is a 1 second hit. How's that feeling?
It's starting to feel tingling. I can't see the, can I see? There we go. Yeah, it feels tingling in my arms.
Uh-huh. How do your hands feel now?
They're sort of starting to tingle as well.
Move your hands around. Tell me how they feel now.
They still feel a little sore, but they're kind of almost like vibrating.
Uh-huh. They don't feel near as sore now, do they?
Yeah, they're starting to improve, I guess.
How's that feeling, Laura?
It's feeling, I feel like things are moving in my hands, maybe starting in my feet. And warmth. I feel my elbows now. My throat. Coming up into my head. Yeah, kind of like tingling everywhere. Okay. Energy on the hairs on my skin or something. On the hair, at the tip of the hairs on my skin.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a real sensation of heat. Feel my neck and shoulders. I feel like we need to dissipate the heat.
All right, now get up and walk. Let's see how you feel. Notice your body.
Feels I guess lighter.
Uh-huh.
Things are like cracking in a way they don't usually, like maybe releasing something.
Mm-hmm.
Standing up, I feel a little cooler, starting to get cooler.
Mm-hmm. Now move your hands around. See how your hands feel now.
They're definitely improving.
Much better, aren't they?
Especially this.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, they're feeling better. Yeah. Much better. Yeah. Especially my hands.
Uh-huh. How about your feet?
Yeah. Yeah, feet feel pretty good. My knees are not so amazing, but they seem like they could, well, they're still having pretty good range of motion. And everything's cracking.
Cracking up. Everything's
Yeah.
cracking.
Yeah, my knees, I think, can use some energy.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like twitching in the muscle of my right leg.
Mm-hmm. How's that feeling?
It feels better. It's pretty amazing, actually.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I live in LA, in Los Angeles.
Okay, well, you're 3,000 miles away from me.
So this is pretty remote, huh?
This is remote. I'm on the most remote island on earth.
I hope that.
Remote, huh?
Yeah, I wonder if Lee can feel it too. Did we hear from Lee?
Yeah, Lee can feel it.
Yeah.
How's Lee doing, Scott?
Yeah, Lee, definitely write to us in the chat box. And then if she writes, I'll read what she said. She did say that her name was pronounced Lee and that she was going to experience this along with Laura. So Lee would love to hear your experience. pop it in the chat box. Tisha is writing, feeling this pulsating energy from Howard's hands. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And Lee did just write back. She said, yes, I felt definitely in my hands and my feet.
Yeah. Is her whole body light now?
We'll wait for her to see. Lee, let us know if your whole body feels lighter. Christiana writes, my hand is better. I had inflammation in the left hand. Now it's all better.
Wow.
Well, that's better. So you never can tell what might happen next, can you?
Howard, you're amazing. Thank you for, I recognize that we've gone long. We got just a couple people left.
Okay.
We're going to go to another love coach that we love very much, Heather Caldwell, also from the LA area. She's in Santa Monica. You're on,
Heather,
Heather.
what you doing?
Hi, how are you? I want to start snapping with you.
Yeah. How do you feel now? How do you feel after all this?
I feel good. I had some I get like stinging pain sometimes in my muscles, and I was feeling it in my arm. I recently was just a few minutes ago feeling it in my thigh, but I am feeling like it's going away. So I do have like a little lump on my thyroid, and I do on the top of my ankle, and they say it's not big enough for them to do anything for it, but I do get a lot of pain. My mom has neuropathy, peripheral neuropathy, and I'm not diagnosed with that, but we have similar symptoms, I noticed. Yeah.
Is that lump on your right foot, on top of your right foot?
It is.
Okay. All right, watch this. This is for that lump on the right foot. Watch this. How's that right foot feeling?
I just popped it. It just cracked. It felt so good. Now the other one's cracking too, the other leg. And I feel like things are like popping, bubbling up.
All right, now watch this. Watch this. How's that feeling?
It feels good. I feel like this. I feel like a carbonated soda with it just everything just bubbling up. I did feel some pain start to release out of the left or the right shoulder, and that's originally where it came in a couple of years ago. Was this pain right in through here? It felt. I think that's the spot.
How's the right shoulder feeling now?
It feels like it's shrinking. It's getting smaller. I mean, I'm sweating bullets right now too. So it just feels like I'm melting kind of. I felt like I had toxins in me a little bit or something. It just feels like it's melting. Yeah.
Now get up and walk. Let's see how you feel.
Okay, I have my house clothes on. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
How does that feel?
It feels good.
What do you notice about your body now?
It's lighter. It doesn't feel as like as tight and constricted. It feels open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're looking
Thank
happier
you.
now. You look happier now.
Yeah. 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 Thank you. Thank you. That crack in my ankle, that first, when you first started, man, it feels so much better. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Great. 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 Great.
Thank you.
That's good. Thank you. Very good.
Howard, it's amazing. We still have 125 people in our Zoom room. Almost everybody's like in rapt attention. I think we've worked with almost everybody except for Michelle and Lorna.
Okay.
So, and Trish, if we'll check and see how Trish's internet is. Hopefully it's gotten better. Hey, Michelle, I popped the spotlight on you and you're all the way from Australia, yeah?
Yes, hi.
Yeah.
I'm in Melbourne, Australia.
Hey, love.
Yes, hi. I'm really good. Thanks, Howard. Since 2 weeks ago that I attended my first webinar with you,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been just in total bliss and joy.
Oh,
It's been
wonderful.
yes.
Beautiful.
I've been reading your prayers every week, every day, and you just feel the whole body vibration change when you just read the prayers. So thank you so much.
Great.
Yes.
And,
And
is there anything you wanted to work on in particular?
I usually struggle a lot with like food addictions and weight gain all my life. So if we can do
Yeah.
something for that.
Now,
And
anything else?
more bliss and more expansion.
Okay, what's this? What's this? How we doing?
Amazing. Really nice.
Just still growing.
Yeah.
I have my Zoom call this Sunday, a couple days.
Yep, I'm there. 5 a.m. in Australia. I'll be there.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Really nice. It's like just the Holy Spirit, like just like inside. Yeah. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
So yeah, just a reminder for everybody, go to howardwills.com, howardwills.com, and definitely tune in to his Zoom session. He's doing this Sunday, 12 noon California time, 9 a.m. in Hawaii, 3 p.m. East Coast. And we definitely want to be there for that. Lorna, you did turn on your camera. And Lorna is Hi, Lorna.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Lorna.
How thrilling to be here.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank
I
you.
have Hashimoto's thyroiditis and creates a lot of inflammation in my body, and I have some digestive challenges, gas and bloating. But I think, the umbrella or the deep issue is I think I carry a lot of sadness for my relatives who died in the concentration camps.
Yes. You ready to work on that?
I am so ready.
Watch this, Lauren. Hold on, watch this.
Oh, much better.
How's that, Lorna?
It's good. It's a kind of a peace that's come over me. Very, very hot, like so many of the people.
Yeah.
Feels like there's a huge scream that wants to come out, but I don't really want to do that. But you know.
What's this? What's this? What's this?
Hmm. Oh.
How's that?
Well, I'm shaking. I've been shaking a lot much of the night, actually. While you were healing others, I felt it as well. I would say that I've felt more peace before. Now I'm just kind of gyrating.
Yeah.
I'm somewhat agitated, maybe, but
We're shaking it out of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice I've been shaking too, see? I shake it out of you.
Shake it up, baby.
That's it. Shake it out, baby. Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Now, come on, baby. Work it on out.
Work it on out.
It's so fine. You twist so
It's
fine.
so fine.
Twist so good. Twist so
Feels so
good.
good.
Come on a little closer now. Come a little closer. How about that?
Right. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah. How's that feel, Lorna?
Feels good. I think I'm gonna get up and twist and shout right now.
Good, good. Put on Chubby Checker.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Just keep getting better.
People who want to know where they get the Zoom room for Sunday, do they get it by going to howardwells.com?
Yeah, howardwills.com.
Okay.
Now, on Sunday, I share knowledge with everybody about, how to do and in life and how to open yourself and keep yourself clean and charged and connected to the light. And I also work on everybody that's on the show. So everybody receives very deep healing. There's a long cleansing that happens, and wild things happen. I mean, I can tell you that in my life and in this work, I've seen anything you want to talk about. I've seen the dead come back to life many times, human and animal. I have seen every manner of illness disappear. I have seen, and a lot of it instantaneously. I've seen, it just goes on and on and on. Blind people get the sight back, deaf people get the hearing back, the whole 9 yards. I've seen everything. Anything you think about, any illness you can talk about, I've seen it. I've seen people paralyzed and locked up and just unlocking their well, just like that. For 47 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for 47 years of service. Thank you for beautiful service tonight. I think my partner Trish finally has got a good connection. So, hey Trish.
Hey Trish.
Hi. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, it's a great party tonight.
A fabulous party. Excellent.
We've been partying all night.
You really bring the party.
It's a Scott's party. Scott's big party. Scott and Trish's big party.
Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for being our special guest.
Yeah, thank you. So what are we working on, Trish?
I asked earlier for the restoration of my blood parents and my step parents and everybody who raised me, the restoration of their lung tissue and their spiritual hearts, as well as the transformation of mine and anybody who else who wants it, habitual limiting beliefs.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. How are we feeling?
Really relaxed.
So you asked for your parents and step parents, and I worked on them, and I worked on their parents, and I worked on their relationship with you.
Thank you.
And their lungs. If you take a deep breath right now, you can see the result of that. How's your lungs feel?
My lungs feel great.
They feel big, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what we did for them. Lifting out anything that's in the lungs, a problem in the lungs, anything like that to make them big. So watch this, Trish. We'll turn your whole body into a lung. Are you ready?
All right.
Watch this. Watch this. Now, Trish, take a deep breath and make it real deep so you can see how deep you can go. What do you notice? You
And
feel
my
like
lungs can expand larger than my rib cage.
you feel like your whole body's a lung. Are you breathing into your whole body now?
Yes. I want my parents to have that.
Well, they got it. You can call them now and talk to them. Their lungs are much better now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Okay, so Scott, I was going to say on my website, howardwills.com, there's these prayers called the Transformational Concise Prayer Program. And there's 9 prayers. You say the first 4 prayers at the top of the page, like 3 times in a row each. And then you say the next 5 prayers 2 times in a row each. You repeat the prayers in a row because it makes the prayer stronger when you say it like that. So the first 4 prayers, yeah, it's the Transformational Concise Prayer Program, those prayers. And they have the winged disc at the top of the page. So you say the first 4 prayers 3 times each, the second 5 prayers 2 times each. That will take 11 minutes, and that's a whole practice. So you do that once or twice a day, and this will help you with your health. It'll help you with your success. It'll help you with your life. It'll help you with your happiness. It'll help you, and it'll make your life more magical because you're calling in the infinite to help you, and it comes in and helps you, and it helps to design your life. So when you do that, you'll find that it'll be fantastic. Everybody that does it. And actually, you should share it with your friends. You can download it free off the website. Just share it with your friends, give it to your friends, your family, and all that. And anybody that does it will have amazing results. Totally amazing results. So try that.
Thank you, Howard.
Yeah, and you'll like it. You really like it. And I've had some people that really wanted to get into higher states of illumination. And if you wanted something like that, you take the probably like the generational prayer or the first 4 prayers and just go somewhere by yourself and say them for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 hours straight. And if you do that, it'll transform your reality. It'll just open you up like nothing you've ever experienced. It'll just atomic explosion.
Wow.
You know, sometimes maybe smaller doses is more user friendly, but if you do it for, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hours, it's going to be wild.
Before we go, one quick small world department. Trish and I originally were doing this show with our dear friend Roxanne De Palma. She was who co-created it. And Roxy and of course her husband Daniel Schmachtenberger are longtime friends of yours.
Daniel.
Yeah. Well, his wife Roxy was who created this show with us.
Great.
And, she couldn't continue to do it because of her schedule, but she was been watching tonight and is sending her love.
Well, beautiful. Tell her I love her. Tell her I love her. And I have to call Daniel tonight and check up on him.
Absolutely. Well, Daniel's off saving the world, figuring out how we're going to solve all the problems going on.
Right.
So we love and appreciate Daniel.
Yeah, he's good at that. Very good at that.
Smartest guy I know. Smartest.
Yeah, he's really beautiful. And Roxy too. Beautiful.
We love Roxy. She's a big
Yes.
part of Love Coach Academy.
Yeah, great.
Well, Howard, we love you. Thank you so much for your incredible generosity of time and spirit. Everybody, let's all take a moment. We've still got 125 people in the Zoom room. So I'm going to put the spotlight on Howard, and I'm going to ask us to just maximum grace for Howard Wills and his family, his beautiful wife, Ahava, beautiful 15-year-old son. Maximum grace for Howard Wills and his family. Maximum grace for Howard Wills and his family. Maximum grace for Howard Wills and his family.
Thank you. And maximum grace to everybody on this call and everybody that ever sees this call.
That's right, because I'm gonna repost this video. We're gonna put it out there a lot. And everybody watching, post it on your wall, share it on Facebook. This is an opportunity for you to give the gift to all of your friends. So let's get out there and share this to everybody.
Thank
And
you,
Howard,
everybody.
hope you'll come back sometime, okay?
I will. I love all you. Everybody that was on the call. I send you all my love and want the very best for all of you. And I hope that you stay healthy and safe and prosperous and everything that you desire in your life comes to you every time you desire it. How about that?
We like that.
I love you all. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Howard.
For
Thank
your
you,
love.
Howard.
Thank you for your love. Thank you. Love you.
Good night,
Love you too.
everybody.
Okay, y'all. Love y'all.